So following the sad passing of Bray Wyatt, I thought it might be interesting to take a look at 5 unanswered questions from Bray's career, and I think this first one takes on a little bit more significance now. Was there hidden meaning in Bray Wyatt's body paint during the pitch black match? When Bray returned for his final run in 2022, little could we know that he would only have one televised match before his sad passing. The pitch black match at the 2023 Royal Rumble. This is notable for having the lights turned off and elements of the competitors' ring and ringside area glowing in the dark. Bray's body paint included a 6 in Roman numerals on the side of his head, and this is likely a reference to the rumoured Wyatt 6 faction. But what about this moment? In the corner, Bray does his usual upside down pose, and it looks like a creature reveals itself. This theory was provided by WrestleConnect on Twitter, and I really can see it. It looks like a hog or a pig with a snout. Either way, knowing Bray, considering this was his big televised in-ring return, I wouldn't be surprised if there were secrets that are yet to be discovered. Next, let's talk about Wyatt 6. What was that going to be? On social media, Bray started to use Wyatt 6 as his username, and also on Instagram, he referred to the Cult of Wyndham. At the pitch black match, he had the 6 on the side of his head, and the number 6 would feature quite often during Firefly Funhouse episodes. There were rumors of a new faction starting just after WrestleMania 39. It's believed that Bray, Uncle Howdy were going to be joined by Eric Young and Alexa Bliss. Even so, that would have made 4, 5 if you count The Fiend. So would we have had someone else join? Sadly, Eric Young left early in 2023, and of course, Alexa became pregnant, meaning we may never have got that group, or maybe it would have been a different lineup. Dave Meltzer even teased Joe Gacy and Grayson Waller potentially joining, and there was plenty of thought and rumor that we could see Vincent and Dutch. Was it the 6 personas of Bray? Or maybe it was his family? Bray had 4 kids and a lovely partner. On Instagram, he even referred to one as his apprentice as 6. Next, who is Uncle Howdy? What relation is he to Bray? We know the character is played by his real-life brother, but I don't think that factored into the storyline. Was this character meant to be a relation? Was he a brother, or maybe an actual uncle? If so, why did we never hear about him before? Why did he arrive for this latest run, and where did he come from? Was he meant to be a higher power? Did he guide Bray? Or was he maybe equal to Bray? Howdy referred to himself as the ghost of the man who sold the world, a reference to David Bowie, who was known for different personas and reinvention. During one of the last Firefly Funhouse episodes, Howdy seemed to suggest he was all of us. This relationship felt critical to Bray's last run, so understanding it better could have really helped. Talking of Uncle Howdy, why all the different masks? When Bray returned, he wore this mask, which was the same as the person shown on the TV screen in the Firefly Funhouse, and the same as the person who attacked LA Knight backstage. Bray also wore a black version of this in the Firefly Funhouse. Was all of this Bray? Was this Bray's way of showing us that all of these people were connected? That brings us to Uncle Howdy, who had this mask to start with, but then it became this mask. Was this just a creative change? Then Bray put this mask on at the end of the pitch black match. Was this meant to be a new persona? The masks were really interesting, but also confusing at times. The final question I have is regarding the Firefly Funhouse itself. Where was it? We know the actual Funhouse recordings were at Tom Savini's studio. Bray referred to it as his special place in the first episode, and Abby said that she didn't want to be stuck in limbo anymore. Ramblin' Rabbit kept threatening to expose what was really going on in the Funhouse, but was always kept quiet by Bray. We saw John Cena confused and then seemingly teleported to the Firefly Funhouse during WrestleMania 36. The puppets confronted John in the Performance Center, showing that they could come out of the Funhouse and into the real world. Randy Orton would be seen trashing the Funhouse and even mentioned walking to it. Seth burnt the funhouse down, but this seemed like a different funhouse, a smaller, backstage version with no door or window. So was this physical, mental, a mixture of both?
I guess we'll never know.
Thanks a lot for watching. If you think you've got some answers or theories about answers about anything that we've discussed in this video, then put them down in the comments below. You might have some Bray questions of your own. Put them down below as well, and we could look to do, potentially, a follow-up video. Thanks a lot for watching. Appreciate the support, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.